Hi, yes, another mock draft coming your way. This one is actual mock draft. This isn't a redraft. I figured to get back to actual drafts now. Next week I might do another redraft. We'll see what I end up deciding to do. Yeah, either way, this is a 2 round mock draft. Yeah, let's get it started. Number one, you got the New York Giants. Congrats, Traders, with your win. You dropped 5 picks. It's kind of crazy this late in the year to get one win and you drop 5 picks. Yeah, congrats, you won, but at what cost? So yeah, there we get the Giants. Yeah, they need a quarterback. It's real simple. Jones is obviously gone. Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito are not the guys. So yeah, I'm gonna give them Shadur Sanders, QB out of Colorado. Number two, get the New England Patriots. Yeah, it's really, do they want to get a weapon? They want to get better protection for mates and Will Campbell or Kevin Banks to get a tackle, or do they want to get him a really good weapon in Travis Hunter? Or and if he thinks to play corner, he could really use both. If you think he's on play corner, I'd rather go Johnson. But like if you think it's kind of close, but yeah, I'm going. I also could see he's higher on my board than a tackle. I don't get them some better receiver help. Hopefully, tackle falls to them in the second round. We'll see. They right now giving Travis Hunter, wide receiver, that's corner out Colorado. Number three, you got the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's real simple. They need defense help. It's just who. It's it's going to be between it's between two Michigan guys, Will Johnson and Mason Graham. It's just which one do you want? I'm like they signed DeForest Buckner this last offseason. They had the Davon Hamilton. I think it's free agent though. And this corner room they have like Tyson Campbell and not much else. So I'm gonna go. I think they need some more help in the corner room. I'm gonna give them Will Johnson corner on Michigan. It's close between who I'd rather go between him and Graham. Number four, got the Tennessee Titans. Yeah, they they need a new quarterback. Will Levis is not the guy. Mason Rudolph is not the guy either. I don't really think Cam Ward's. I don't really like two quarterbacks going top five in this draft, but quarterbacks get overdrafted all the time when teams need them. And this free agency class is Sam at quarterback is Sam Darnold, not much else. So yeah, I don't give them Cam Ward, Kobe out of Miami of Florida. Number five, got the Cleveland Browns. It's really between two players, Mason Graham and Will Campbell. Like it's really, do you want to get a replacement for Dalvin Thompson who could end up leaving, or do you want to get better protection for now, Deshaun Watson and whoever ends up replacing him after that? So yeah, um, I feel like the second round D line class is a little deeper than the second round, excuse me, tackle class. Cause like maybe he'll still be there, but like after Connerly, it kind of falls off. Especially if you think Emory Jones Jr. is gonna be guard, kind of falls off even more. So yeah, I don't get them. I just want to give them a tackle and hope a decent D lineman falls at their second pick at 36. So I'm gonna give them Will Campbell tackle at LSU. Number six, got the Las Vegas Raiders. Hopefully, quarterback. There's a decent quarterback in second round. I am not taking three quarterbacks in the top six. That's what happens when you win Raiders. That's why you shouldn't have won. So yeah, like you trade Devontae Adams. You had Jacoby Myers, but there was rumors going around that they could have traded him at the deadline. Now, so he's still around. But either way, I don't try to get some more weapons. Whoever the quarterback ends up being, I'll give them Terrell McMillan, my receiver out of Arizona. Number seven, got the Carolina Panthers. I'm like, yeah, next year bringing Derek Brown back. He's done for the year right now. So maybe you go Graham, be a really good pick here. If McMillan's gone, so I'm not taking no offensive burden. I just don't think he's quite worth the seventh overall pick. So actually, I don't think the Panthers will want to take the third wide receiver at 7. So it's really between Mason Graham and Dale Carter. So it's like I like Graham a little better than Carter, but the Panthers have Derek Brown, who's a really good D lineman. Versus an edge, they got Javen Clowney and DJ Wanham, who I think are both rotation players, and I don't think they have like a really great pass rush at edge. So I'm gonna give them that. I'm gonna give them a dual card. Penn State. Number 8, got the New York Jets. Same thing. I'm still not taking our quarterback to get rid of Rodgers. Said since I didn't take him this there with the Panthers, I don't give him a really good D lineman and put next to Quentin Williams. I don't give them Mason Graham D lineman out of Michigan. How about the defense and whoever ends up being their defensive play caller next year? Because if I'm the Jets, I want to hire offensive minded guy like Ben Johnson, Cliff Kingsbury. I wouldn't quite want Cliff Kingsbury just because of what he did with the Cardinals, but he is having a good year with the Commanders, so maybe he's hired as a coach. We'll see. Those are like two. The Bucks I'll see. I'm blanking on his name on top of my head. So yeah, like if I'm the Jets, I switch up to offensive mind, especially because you're going to be most likely going with a young quarterback. Because like the top racing quarterback's Darnold, but does Darnold really want to go back to the Jets after his experience there, after what he dealt with his starters year there, his career there? Either way, number 9 got the Chicago Bears. Yeah, like your line's been terrible this year. Just try to get some better protection for Caleb Williams next year. I'm gonna give them Calvin Banks tackle out of Texas. Number 10 got the New Orleans Saints. You're at Saints. You got shut out you became the first team to get shut out this year. It's kind of crazy. It took so long until I saw that. Like they said, it was the first time team got shut out this year. I'm like, seriously? I did not realize it taking that long for that to happen. Seems like at least usually happens at least once earlier on in the season. Usually doesn't take till week 16, but it did this year. So congrats, Saints. But to be fair, you did have like nobody on offense. Like you didn't have Kamara, you didn't have Derek Carr, you didn't have Chris Olave, you don't have Rashid Shaheed, didn't have Taysom Hill. Like you literally had a ton of no names on offense. No offense to them, obviously they were good enough to make the NFL, but still, like their top weapon I can think of name wise is Juwan Johnson. And he's all right. So yeah. But yeah, so I don't get him a replacement for Chase Young. Assuming leaving. Then you got Cam Jordan. He's super old. Carl Granderson's in his 30s, so I'm going to give them my Caleb Williams edge out of Georgia. Number 11 got the San Francisco 49ers. Congrats, Niners. You have missed the playoffs. They've officially been knocked out of playoff contention. Crazy stat I saw was like the last, I think, 30 years or 20-something years, I think. The Niners either don't make the playoffs or go all the way to at least the NFC Championship game. Like they don't get knocked out in the wild card divisional round. They have to at least if they make the playoffs, they're going to the NFC Championship game at least. They do, and then they're not making it. This is kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to go in our corner. So yeah, I want to try to get some better protection for Purdy. Get a better attack on Cole McKivitz. And if you do like McKivitz, he's a free agent as well. Trent Williams is getting real up there, so we'll see how much longer he can play. Either way, I don't give them Arianti Ursary tackle out of Minnesota. Number 12, get the Miami Dolphins. And we got Javon Holland, got Poyer. Poyer's in his 30s, so I think he was only brought in 1 year deal. Holland is a free agent. He's rookie deals. You're over at this year. So we'll see if they bring back Holland. I hope they do, but until they resign him, he can leave. And then even if they do, they could use a good player to put opposite of him at safety. So I'm going to give them Malachi Starks, safety out of Georgia. Number 13, got Indianapolis Colts. There goes the safety I would love to take them for them. Because Starks just win and not take another safety in the first round. Maybe if the team really needs one, but at best on second round, I just don't think there's another safety worth mid-first round pick. Really a first round pick at all, but sometimes guys do get a little overdrafted. So yeah, instead you got Jelani Woods, but he's barely played these last couple years. Got Miller Cox, but I'm not really that high on him. So I'm trying to get him some more weapons for Anthony Richardson, and I'll give them Tyler Warren, tight end out Penn State, who has literally played pretty much everywhere for them this year. Number 14, got the Cincinnati Bengals. Hey, you're winning. The defense getting turnovers, but still isn't great. But hey, your offense put up so many points, it doesn't really matter sometimes. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to help out their defense. Um, yeah, like you got Trey Henderson, but he had been dealing with a holdout. We'll see if he ends up being there again next year. He's having a good year sacks wise, but I'm looking at James Pierce Jr. to edge out Tennessee. Number 15 got the Dallas Cowboys. I feel like with how Dowdle's been playing lately, he's done good enough for them not to have to running back first. Maybe they do just because they just really love Shenty, but I think he's done it right just to pull it off at least another year. So instead of getting this wide receiver help, get him a guy with Cooks leaving and get him guy out to CD Lamb. I'm gonna give them Luther Burden, my receiver out in the zoo. Number 16 got the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, like they need some help on the D line. Just get some more talent on that defense for Gannon. I'm gonna give them go by Nick Scorton edge out Texas A&M. Number 17 got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like to give them an edge, but there's not another edge worth this pick with Scorton just going. That's who I would have gone. I don't go D lineman. They got Vita Vea. They got Elijah Cansey, so they don't really need D line. I don't really know why it's that high. So yeah, so instead I'm get some secondary help. Get him guy opposite of Jamal Dean, and yes, some young guys as well there. So I'm gonna get them Benjamin Morrison corner out Notre Dame. Number 18 got the Seattle Seahawks. Your O line has not been that good this year. Like they did right until it came late in the game against the Vikings this week. They don't think they gave up a single sack till late in the fourth quarter, where they gave up a few big ones. So yeah, but I still think they can use some more help at tackle at O line. So I'm gonna give them some tackle help. I'm gonna give them Josh Simmons tackle out of Ohio State. Number 19 got the Atlanta Falcons. So yeah, I don't get them some. I don't get them some pass rush help. They need it. I don't give them guy they have listed as linebacker. I've said this a lot every time I draft him, but he's on the edge in the NFL. I'm looking at Jalen Walker, edge out Georgia. Number 20 got the LA Chargers. It's really between two Michigan guys, Kenneth Grant and Colston Loveland. I think they could really use some help at the run D even more than they could use a tight end. Maybe they get to end their second pick. So I'm going to give them Kenneth Grant, D lineman out of Michigan. Number 21, you got the Houston Texans. Ash Genty's definitely consideration just because you got Joe Mixon, but they do have an out. So we'll see what happens there. Their line's been so bad this year. They need to take a lineman. I'm sorry, guys who really like Genty Texans fans, but your line's been bad. You need help there. So I'm going to try to get some help at guard. I'll give them Tyler Booker, tier alignment out of Alabama. Number 22, we got the Denver Broncos. I didn't just take them. Your top running back, Javonte Williams is a free agent, so he might end up leaving. He's not been greatest, so I think he could definitely use running back. He's a great player. I'm not give them Washington team running back out of Boise State. Number 23, got the LA Rams. Your front seven's been good. Like you got a lot of young guys stepping up, but the secondary you don't really have a ton there. So I'm gonna give them Savon Ravel Jr. on the back out of East Carolina, who has missed most of the year, I should say, due to injury. Because honestly, a lot of teams' seasons are over at this point, anyways, because it's all bowl season and now college football playoff season, obviously. So yeah, number 24 got the Washington Commanders. Yeah, I think it's time to get some more weapons for Daniels. Get him another Ohio State guy. I'm gonna give them Mecca Abuka, a receiver out of Ohio State. 125, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dang, if Chente somehow still fell here, he'd be a great pick because Jalen Warren and Najee Harris, I believe, are both free agents. I know for sure. Harris, not 100% confident on Warren, but Harris is, I know. So maybe you go running back there if he was still here. He's not. So instead, I'm trying to get my receiver opposite of George Pickens. Hopefully, he doesn't have attitude problems and fights guys on key plays late in the game for some reason. I don't know where. I give him Isaiah Bond, my receiver out of Texas. Number 26, got the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah. Well, young line's been doing a little better. Rosengarten has been alright, and still got Stanley. If it's Stanley seems like he's injured a lot, so I think he's done good enough there. So instead, I'm going tier and said tackle. I'm gonna give them Jonas Savillina, interior lineman of Arizona. Number 27 got the Green Bay Packers. Not another corner. I don't really think worth this pick, so let them do that. They could, just because Jerry Alexander's been injured, seems like a ton this year. But I just don't think there's quite a guy. So instead, they love that 3-man rotation and tier D line. So I'm gonna get them a guy can help with that. I'm gonna give them Walter Nolan, D lineman of Ole Miss. At 28, got the Philadelphia Eagles. This guy that there's been rumors going around that he has had late first round buzz going on him. So I'm gonna buy into that. I'm gonna take him here. The Eagles pass rush did a little better, but I still think they get some help there. I'm gonna give them Mike Green edge out of Marshall. Number 29 got the Buffalo Bills. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give them guy next to Ed Oliver. I'm gonna give them Shamar Stewart, D lineman out of Texas A&M. Give them help on the run D, just defense in general, because it seems like their defense has like 100 injuries every year. Give them some more depth. So that's what I did. So yeah, number 30 got the Minnesota Vikings, a team contending for the number 1 seed. So yeah. I'm not taking a tackle unless you want to move Cam Williams to guard maybe, just because you got Darius Saw and Brown O'Neal coming back next year, and for now you got Robinson, but he's probably going to be leaving in free agency. They just brought him in just so they had a guy playing a left tackle that wasn't David Questenberry. I'm so glad they did, because I did not want Mike fans. I did not want to watch 10 plus games this season with Questenberry at my left tackle. So yeah. So yeah, instead, too early for a guard, just so because you've been to Ingram, Dalton Rogers on 1 year deal. So with Ingram's being benched, he's probably gone in the off season. Even if he isn't, they don't have much confidence in starting him anymore. So they're probably trying to replace him. So instead, I'm trying to get some help on D. Like Jalen Redmond's been doing all right, but I'm not that high on him. And then with him out this last week, and then Evan Pace also being out, their run game's been struggling. So just get some help there, and I'll give them Derek Harmon, D lineman of Oregon. Number 31 got the Detroit Lions. Yeah, you trade for Zarius Smith, but he's in his 30s. So I'm just trying to get placement for him. Give him a guy opposite of Hutchinson. I'm going to give him Landon Jackson, edge out of Arkansas. Number 32, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. John Taylor's had struggles. He's still has, after the season, still has 2 years left on his deal. So maybe keep him around there a year to develop this guy. Either way, I don't try to get a different right tackle for them. I don't get them Cameron Williams, tackle out Texas. Number 33, we got the New York Giants. We got their hopefully franchise quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, with their first overall pick. So now we're at their second pick. A little early for another receiver. Too early for another running back, too. Just try to get some more weapons for Shedeur. Yeah. So, yeah, you know what? So I'm going to try to get them a new right tackle. Andrew Thomas. I don't know why I said Andrew. Andrew Thomas is great. He's been injured for a while now, but he's great when he's playing. I'm gonna try to get replaced from Revenue. He's a bust. So I don't give them Wyatt Milliam, tackle out of West Virginia. Number 34, got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Got some help in the corner room with Will Johnson, the third overall pick. I'm gonna stay on defense with this pick, and I'll help out. I didn't go with Mason Graham, the first pick. That's Johnson, obviously. I'm gonna go with D line here, and I'll go another Big Ten guy. I'll give them Tyleik Williams, D lineman of Ohio State. Number 35, we got that Tennessee Titans. Got their future quarterback in Cam Ward with their first pick at 4. So yeah, they need to replace hopefully upgrade over Nicholas Petit Freer. He's not been that good. So I'm trying to get them there. I'll get the Josh Conley Jr. tackle out Oregon. Number 36, we got the Cleveland Browns. Hey, D-line cast fell better than the tackle class did. I'll take a D lineman here and I'll give them Deon Walker, D lineman out Kentucky. Get a replacement for Dalvin Tomlinson. 37, got the Las Vegas Raiders. They took Tatriel McMillan with their 6th overall pick. Get some more weapons for the eventual franchise quarterback. I'm going to take the franchise quarterback. I'm going to take him one of the 30 picks. So I'm going to do it here. I'm getting the Jalen Monroe quarterback Alabama. Kind of just fell away. Like, if I was doing trades, probably maybe the Raiders trade up in late first, try to get that 5th-year option. But I don't do trades in this one, obviously. Number 38, got the New England Patriots. I would love to go tackle, but there's not another tackle for this pick, especially if you think Emory Jones is going to be guard, especially then. But even if you think he's going to be tackle, I don't think he's worth this pick. Wait. So I'm trying to get more weapons for Drake May. Wait, no. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Travis Hunter is a wide receiver. I accidentally just looked at position and didn't pay attention to the name. Sorry about that. Yeah, honestly, I think Travis Hunter's going to be a wide receiver. So let me try to get some up corner. John Jones is free agent. You got some young guys. You got Christian Gonzalez is great. But you don't really have a ton outside of that. I'll give them Chada Barron, corner out of Texas. 39, got the New York Jets. Dang, I love the guy. I really would like to go quarterback. But, I think Carson Beck played himself out of this high of a pick. I think with Quinn Ewers' injury stuff this year and among other things, I don't think he's somebody want to take us early. Maybe he stays another year transfers. There's rumors going around about that because the Texas may want to go to Archie Manning this year. Ewers does stay another year. So yeah, I could do that. Maybe go out here just because sounds like Garrett Wilson could request a trade. Devontae Adams is in his 30s. Alan Lazard is not that good. So he's just one of those guys. He had some right years with the Packers, but he's just good. He was just kind of got that deal and still around because of Rodgers because he's a good pal with him. There's a few guys like that. So he's kind of fallen. I don't get them a replacement for Tyler Conklin, who is a free agent. Get them some more weapons, whoever their guy ends up being next year. I'm going to give them Colson Loveland, tight end out of Michigan. Number 40, you got Chicago Bears with back-to-back picks. First off, I'm going to give them some pass rush opposite of Montez Sweat, who's not been great. So he's got a big deal, so he's not going anywhere. I'm going to give them JT Chilliamau, edge at Ohio State. I'll get the Bears back on the board already. That was so long between picks. So now I'm going to go back to the other side of the ball and get some out trenches. I'm going to Taylor in a line this time. I'll get them Donovan Jackson out of Ohio State. So yeah, got some just first-rate picks. Got them helping trenches, which are their biggest needs. Their O-line's been bad this year. They've had some struggles on their D-line. It hasn't been terrible, but they've had some struggles. Number 42, got New Orleans Saints. You got Mikael Williams with the 10th overall pick in the first round. So now I'm going to get some more weapons for Derek Carr for another year at this point, and then maybe if it's just or rather, we'll see. I'm going to see he has one more year in his deal. We'll see if Olave plays next year. There was rumors going around he might retire. Doesn't sound like that anymore. So I'm just going to give him Trey Harris, wide receiver at Ole Miss. Number 43, we got the San Francisco 49ers. They took Ariante Ursery at their 11th overall pick in the first round to get some better protection for Purdy. So now I'm trying to get them good number 2 pass rusher opposite of Bosa for once Floyd leaves. So I'm going to give them Jack Sawyer, edge at Ohio State. Now you got 2 Ohio State edges because that's where Bosa's played college. Number 44, got the Indianapolis Colts. Took Tyler Warren, tight end of Penn State with their 13th pick. Because Dolphins one pick before in the first took Malachi Starks. So now I'm going to go safety again. Well, I should say I'm going to go safety this time for them. I'm going to give them Nick and Amari Wright to out of South Carolina. Number 45, got the Cincinnati Bengals. Took James Pierce Jr. with their first pick. How about that defense? Their offense is great. You don't really need, unless there's just a really good pick. You don't really need to go offense for them early. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to defense, help out interior D line this time, and I'll give them Amar Norman Lott out of Tennessee. Number 46, get the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Is there really any power backs, kind of? Because like they like having like one speedy running back and more of a power guy. So, the Cowboys always do. Most of these guys at top aren't really that big power. So I just think they would keep Rico Dowdle as their main, like they would keep him as part of the rotation. So that'll help out their other side of the run game. I'll help with the run defense. I'm gonna get them TJ Sanders, dealing out of South Carolina. Number 47, got the Arizona Cardinals. Haven't got linebacker at all, unless you think Jam Walker is on P linebacker in the NFL, but I don't think it will. So I'm gonna do that here. Just get some more talent out of defense. I'm gonna get them Harold Perkins, linebacker out of LSU. Now your guy who's missed a lot of this season due to injury. Well, I guess the only other guy so far is Savon Ravel Jr., and that was a while ago. But those are two guys that missed last season due to injury. Number 48 got the Miami Dolphins. If you think he's playing guard, that's fine. The Dolphins, he is help at both. So I'm going to kill Henry Jones Jr., tackle / guard out of LSU. Dolphins could use both. So, yeah, perfect. Number 49, you got the Seattle Seahawks. Got Josh Simmons with their first pick to help out their line. Now I'll get some more help at pass rush with them. So, yeah, I'm going to give them Princey Mulian out of Ole Miss. Number 50, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Maybe still go to edge, but kind of may. I do not go their edge at their one. They just went and pick for you. So instead of trying to get them a replacement for Godwin if he leaves, it's maybe do their first pick, but like they seem decently high in some of their young guys. But I think they could use some more help with young guys there. Now, but behind Mike Evans, I think Mike Evans is in his 30s. He's not exactly that young anymore. So I'm going to give them Alik Anymore, smart receiver out Stanford. Number 51, got the Atlanta Falcons with their first pick, went Jalen Walker. So, yeah. So, like, I'm just trying to get some more help in tier D line. Like, more of the same, more help, just another young guy, just because you got Grady Jarrett and who's the former Saint guy? I'm blanking. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the D line guy, but they're both in their 30s. So I'm gonna give them Shamar Stewart, D lineman out of Texas A&M. Number 52, we got the Houston Texans. Got some help on their line, and Tyler Booker in their first round. Their line's so bad, I don't do it again. I'm going to go tackle this time, though. I'm going to give them Marcus Embo, tackle Purdue. They just need help on their line. Just invest in it. Try to get some better protection for CJ Stroud next year. Number 53, got the Denver Broncos. Took Ash and Genty to help out their running back. So, yeah, I got that. And I don't maybe. Yeah, I don't try to get them more weapons for Bo Nix. I'm going to go tight end. I give them Harold Vannon Jr. tight end Bowling Green. I don't really think I've drafted him much in the second round, but here we go. Number 54, got the Carolina Panthers. They went Abdul Carter, the center overall pick in the first round. So I got that fixed. I'm going to try to get some more weapons for Bryce, so I'm going to give them Xavier Restrepo, where receiver out of Miami, Florida. Try to get some more help for Bryce Young as much as you can. Number 55, got the LA Chargers. I'm not going to our tight end here. Instead, like you got Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins, but it seems like always those two guys are dealing with a lot of injuries. So I'm trying to get some help there, and they're on short team. Those two guys are on short tier teams as well. So I'm gonna give them Marion Hampton, running back out of North Carolina. Number 56, you got the Washington Commanders. I'm not going to another tackle this early. So instead, I'm trying to get a replacement for Benjamin St. Juste. We'll see if how long Gladmore is there. I'm going to give them Trey Amos, corner of Ole Miss. Or 57, got the Baltimore Ravens. When Jonah Civilina interior lineman backers. I don't know if their first pick some help on the D line. So now I don't get them some help with pass rush. Like you got Kyle Hanoi, but he's in his 30s. Got Doffley away, but I think his rookie contract's almost up at this point. So I'm trying to get some more help there. I'm going to give them LT Overton, edge out of Alabama. Or 58, got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They went as a Abani, get some more weapons for whoever the quarterbacks ends up being, who, if they re-sign one, they're two, and Russ or Justin Fields. They're both on 1 year deals, so either one could leave. So maybe you go quarterback here. Just so, if you let Fields walk and resign Russ, he'd probably be on more of a short-term deal, so maybe try to draft the young guy. I think they would rather do that with their third-round pick if they didn't do it. Obviously, if they resign neither of them, they would draft a quarterback top 2 rounds. But I'm assuming they resign one of the two. So, yeah. So now I'm just trying to get a replacement for Najee Harris or Jalen Warren. They'll probably resign one of them, but most likely they won't resign 2 of them. So I'm going to give them – I don't assume they resign Warren just because I feel like he's done a little better. And then I'm going to try to get them more of a power guy. And that's kind of more Caleb Johnson. He's not a huge power guy. I feel like he's a little bit more of it than Jenkins is. So, yeah, running back out of Iowa. For 59, got the Green Bay Packers. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get some more depth in that corner room. So that way Keyshawn Nixon doesn't have to play corner. And then that way you're not as hurt and Darian Alexander doesn't play. It still hurts, but at least you have more depth there. So I'm going to give them Maxwell Harrison, corner out of Kentucky. Number 60, you got the Philadelphia Eagles. I love to invest at a future right tackle to eventually replace Lane Johnson, but there's not another tackle worth this pick. The Eagles love to draft tackles a year early. So I'm going to draft a linebacker. Zach Bond's been good for them, but he's only on 1 year deal, so he could leave. If that he's playing, I would assume they re-sign him, but he could leave. So I'm going to give them Shahad Campbell, linebacker up Alabama. Number 61 and 62, I got the Buffalo Bills with back-to-back picks. So you got some help in the D-line with Samar Stewart at the first pick at 29. So now I'm going to go to edge. I'm going to get them Donovan Izaruka, edge up BC. And we got the Bills again. Truly for another receiver. So instead, I don't get them some help at safety. Like, he's missed a lot this year, too. I think James Franklin finally came out and said it was a partially torn ACL. They never really said what it was for a long time. I'll give them Kevin Winston, safety at Penn State. Like, if he had played most of this year, he probably would have been a late first-round pick. Could have been contending with Malachi Starks for the top safety, but then he got injured. Number 63, got the Detroit Lions. They went Landon Jackson, edge at Arkansas with their first pick. So, yeah, I'm trying to invest in tier line. Like, you got Graham Glass now. You got Kevin Zeitler. Zeitler's on a 1 year deal. Glass now, I believe, was re-signed a 3 year deal last season. But even then, he's in his 30s, so he's not young. So I'm just trying to invest there. They love having a great line, so I'm trying to keep that way for them. I'm going to give them Ahmad Membo, a tier lineman out of Mizzou. Number 64, got the Kansas City Chiefs. They got future right tackle Cam Williams at Texas in the first. So getting them there. Too early for another tight end to get a replacement for Kelsey. So instead, I'm trying to replace Noddy and get a guy next to Chris Jones. I'm going to give them Jordan Birch, D lineman out Oregon. There you go, guys. That's it for this mock draft. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a Merry Christmas.